My bad. Had the mic mute. Appreciate it. So what I said was we're going to go through Kyle Hamilton's 22 or so snaps and take a look at whether he was good, bad, and different. Um, just get an idea of how he played because people were saying he um, missed a lot of tackles or just played bad or whatnot. But I want to see it for myself. And so when I go to the film part, you'll see a bunch of squiggly lines at the bottom. So yeah, I watched it just to kind of get an idea where he lined up at, so I know where to train my eyes when looking at it. But I didn't necessarily watch to see what he did, so I can have like a pre something. Still muted. Let me check this. Still muted. Shouldn't be. Let me check it. Settings. Audio. Yeah, mic check. Mic check. Well, that says it's on. Oh, I'm good. Okay, okay, okay. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all for working with me. But let's get on into this film. Let's get on into this film. All right. Again, all those squiggly lines, that's just where he's lined up at. That's all. That's all it is. I'm gonna take myself out the screen so you can get the max picture, but my voice will be here. And he'll be spot shadowed before every play. Like that. So let's see what we got. Coming down in the box with a two receiver surface, playing the flats. Because the ball is thrown, I won't say he didn't cover the guy, but this is kind of his responsibility right here, especially after that guy, went over top of. But the ball's thrown, so now you just attack the ball. So nothing really wrong with that play. I give him a lot of time we do ones and zeros when we grade. Now let me talk about grading for a minute. When you grade a guy's play, the old school way to do it was either a one or a zero. You got a one if you did your job, a zero if you didn't. But now I know on the high school level, I have multiple categories: alignment, assignment, effort. I don't have the sheet in front of us. Alignment, assignment, effort, and something else. Just the four things I have. So I know on the NFL level, they probably got a whole nother four things to add to the grading system. I just know on the high school level, I have alignment, assignment, effort, and one more thing. I just don't have the sheet right in front of me. But for today, we're doing old school, one or zero, and go from there. Hey, I take being compared to Marcus Peters. I take that. I take that. Got too high look. Playing some version of cover. Yeah, that's cover two. It's cover two. Nothing wrong with that. Ball thrown. He broke on it. I didn't realize how hard Marlon hit this dude. I didn't realize how hard Marlon hit this dude. Marlon just took off a chunk to do, so nothing wrong with that one either. Had half coverage, broke on the ball. Nothing wrong with that. Let's go to play three. Where is it? There he is. Let's keep it going. Playing the middle of the field. I think it's a cover one look because locked up, locked up, locked up. The whole player locked up, cover one. So he should just be reading the eyes of the QB, then reacting. Nothing wrong with that either. Marlo catch the ball. I know it would have been a great catch, but catch the ball, Marlo. Ah, I'm tripping. Let me start over, man. I'm tripping today, bro. Let me go. I'll start from the front. I got time. I'll start from the front. My bad, homie. Appreciate you. I got so locked in on the film and was excited to see it. I tripping. Tripping. Blame it on the grades. Ingraven hit me with that compliment, and then I lost track of what I was doing. We'll start over. Now I went back to play one. This is the first play, so we'll talk about it again. If you already heard it, I'm gonna say the same thing. I'm gonna kind of speedball through it. Yeah, he got the flats, balls thrown, react to it, gave him a 1 to that one. But if the ball hadn't been thrown, the guy circle would have been his responsibility. Would have been his responsibility. Play 2. Baltimore, get up. Appreciate the 2. Appreciate the $2. Appreciate it. I know everybody was, kind of indifferent about picking Kyle at 14, and we should have went somewhere else or whatnot. We just get a kid time. Give him time. I think Chuck Stan's really gonna help him out in his development. Play 2 is half. He broke on the ball, and this is when I was laughing at Marlon for hitting Elijah Moore, which I for Elijah Moore I have a newfound hatred for. And if you saw the picture I tweeted, you understand why. He when he pushed off and Fuller got hurt, he pointed at the man, like he ran this extravagant route and made him fall. Nah, bitch, you pushed off. And now the man hurt for the whole season. But you can't do that. I was going to say, I feel like, man, you do stuff illegal and you get called for it. If you hurt somebody, you should be out just as long as they out. But that's my 2 cents. But I'm also a homer, too. I'm a Ravens homer, so that's my 2 cents. But again, now this is cover 1. You got man coverage where all those little dots are. You got whoever that is circled as the whole player, and you got Hamilton as the deep guy. And you just got to read and react to the ball. All right, now I think we caught up. Where I messed up at. This is the interception. Not for Kyle Hamilton, for Marcus. Playing some form of, I want to say this is some form of cover 4. I think. Yeah, some form of cover 4. And what I like about it is he's reading number 2. He's reading number 2. So when he starts to plant and come, even though he slips, Marcus already breaking on that. But I know we're talking about Kyle. You're watching Kyle over here. My bad. I got sidetracked. Kyle's trying to, play the deep guy. That's his responsibility. Got his hips turned already. Guy breaks out. When he breaks out, I love the fact that he looks to go somewhere else because he's not his responsibility anymore. He's not his responsibility when he turns that out route. That ain't his responsibility no more. He instantly turned to see what was going on the other way. Not mad at it. Love the fact that we got the interception. Love it. Right now I got him with all ones. And I kind of talked about the grading system earlier before I changed it up. All right. Looks like some kind of cover 1 or maybe 3 with a single high guy. All right. Shift. What I like about it is he's gonna come all the way from here down to play the flats. I like what Mike's doing. And he's gonna take whoever, I think this is Queen, probably drop into the middle somewhere. Like the disguise. Because pre-snap it looks like cover 1, maybe even cover 3, because you got one high guy. Oh, that's Marcus. That's Marcus dropping all the way back there. So it's still a cover 1-ish or 3 look, but you got this guy coming down. You got Marcus coming from the line of scrimmage all the way to the deep middle. I like it. Different. And now everybody the way it's supposed to be. So it's technically cover 3. Deep third, deep thirds, flat, underneath. I'm not sure where he's supposed to be. One of these guys probably supposed to be in our flats. I'm sure. One of them supposed to be there. But Hamilton's the way he was. He started high, came down low, in a good spot. Underneath that, throw that if you want. We'll just go tackle it. Now, this is the part that people kind of got frustrated there because he missed his tackle. This dude right here, slippery as you know what. So the fact that he missed this tackle, Yeah, he probably could have broke down and slow played it, but I mean, Wilson's pretty damn good. He was drafted high for a reason. He was drafted high for a reason. And we didn't say nothing about Stevens missing this tackle. We just wanted to put all the blame on Hamilton. Look at the effort though. He missed the tackle. He ain't quit. Missed the tackle. Didn't quit. Tried to get back in the fight. So we'll give him a 0 for missing that tackle, but Spurs responsible. And that's why you have multiple categories when you grade. Because alignment and assignment, he was good. He just missed that tackle on what's come. So you can't just today's grading, you can't just give him a 0. I'm doing it today to try to be quick about it. But when you actually in the film room and grading your players, you can't just give him a 0 for that because alignment, he was fine. Assignment, he was fine. Execution, he just didn't finish the tackle. I love the way he gets turned and kind of gets his eyes on whoever his responsibility is. Guy broke out again. Now his eyes go somewhere else. Once he goes out, like we said earlier, he's not his responsibility. So nothing wrong with that. Good back pedal. Not allowing people to close the cushion as fast. Looking like it's a too high look. Going to 1. They're in man free again. It's a great play by Stevens to keep fighting to get that ball out. Nothing Hamilton could do to be a part of that, but other than pursuit, run to the ball, pursuit. Ain't much to talk about on that one. It'll be some of these we won't be able to talk about a lot on because it's going to be a run and he can't get to it or be a throw away from it. Got to play deep as the deepest, and that's where he is. Look at him; he way back here still, deep as the deepest. Not allowing these guys to close cushions so he can still see everything in front of him and make plays on it. Yeah, still nothing's deeper than him, which I love. He's free safety. Nothing can get behind you. I love it. No matter what's going on up here, don't allow these guys to get behind you. And again, with Flacco, kind of getting out the pocket, never left his responsibility with these receivers. Let them take care of that. And once he crosses the line, you can maybe pivot out there and try to get in it. But these your responsibilities at back here. Take care of them first. Do your job. I'll get to the comments in a second. I'm gonna get about 4 or 5 more plays, and I'll check your comments. All right, starting with a too high look. They're trying to figure this coverage. Cover 3. Just don't have a flat. I don't know why this look like Queen. I think he's waiting to see. Well, I think what I will say is the Jets completed a lot of passes to running backs, but because the linebackers got a lot of depth in their drops, and when they get proper depth, you'll have these check downs, and now it's up to these guys to make people miss. Because you make them throw the check down, now the running back or whoever the check down person is has to defeat a one-on-one. And so now I'd rather them throw the check down and we come up and try to tackle than of us to be covering this and then they hit like an end route or something behind it. I just rather them check it down. And this is 3rd and what's that? 10, 15, 16, 3rd and 16, something like that. I said, just let them have that stuff. Let them have that stuff. Nothing wrong with Hamilton on that one either. Get 2 more, then I run through the chat box. But 2 more don't mean we finish with the film. We're going to be here a minute. All right, there's Hamilton at the top. Starting off with a too high shell. That don't mean it's going to stay that way. Is this man? Looks like man. And he's playing catch man. Catch man, for those that don't know, is you really just patting your feet. And when your guy kind of gets to your depth, whatever that depth is, you can kind of jam him a little bit and then play him from there. He didn't move. He didn't backpedal. Wilson got up on him and tried different moves on him. Let me slow it down. Nope, that speeded up. My bad. Wilson trying different moves on him. He just kind of played it and then put his hands on him right there. That's a good job playing catch man. And the effort to almost get the ball. It's a great job playing catch man, especially from that depth, because Wilson had 10 yards to get full speed and do what he's going to do on him. All right, starting the 2-high look. See him right there? Marlon comes over and gives with Marlon coming over with that guy, it kind of gives the appearance of man. And now it looks like cover one. Looks like cover one. I don't think it's going to be cover one, though. Tough to say because of where the receivers are. This could be 1 or 3, but because of where the receivers at, they're kind of, I think it's 1, though, because we don't have a deep guy over here. So, yeah, this 1. You don't have a deep guy dropping to this 3rd. So, this 1. And then as far as with it being 1, Queen has this dude. Well, if the back was over here, if I don't know who this is, I think that's Chuck. Chuck would have that guy. So, with Queen having him, Chuck would be like the middle guy that's kind of eyeing the QB to read and react. Kyle's the deep guy eyeing the quarterback to read and react. Yeah, because even though he kind of walked over, he's still backpedaling toward the middle. Which nothing is wrong with that. So far, and I'll get to the chat box right here. So far, we've seen him. My watch is just going off. My bad. I be ignoring this watch. See where we have our mouse. There we go. So far, we've seen him cover the flats and be the deep guy. We've seen nothing else. Well, deep halves. We've seen him be the deep half in the cover 2 look. We've seen him be the free safety in cover 3 or 1. And we've seen him be the flat defender in cover 3. So that's, you're limiting what he has to do. And for a young guy, that's fine. Just limit what his responsibilities are, and then just let him play ball. Just let him play ball. Let's get in this chat box real quick. Got to get 2 on the ground, definitely. Let's see what we got about Kyle. Once Kyle slows things down, yes, I agree, Team Rainey. Once the game slows down for him, he'll definitely show up and be more active in the game plan. Good to hear your insights, Coach. Thank you for the Deuce Baltimore get up. And that was me messing up earlier. So I think we're good on the comments. We just get back to the football. That's what y'all here for. Let's get back to the ball. Let me get that off. All right, let's keep it rolling. I don't know why I slapped the keyboard so hard. All right, right there. Kind of looking 4-ish. Let me tell you why I look 4-ish to me. Because of the depth of Brandon. If Brandon was up here somewhere, if they had a receiver out there, I would say it would look 2-ish. But anytime, to me, when your corners are in the area of the depth of the safety, it's looking cover 2-ish. That's I'm sorry, looking cover 4-ish. My bad. You got 4 receiver side to the top, single to the bottom. And just run to the ball. And just run to the ball. And they're not putting them in positions to mess up, really. I just letting them out there play cover 3, play cover 2, play cover 1. That's not hard to do. And with him having a limited role, like as far as limited responsibility, he can just play ball until he starts to figure it out. He can just play ball until he starts to figure it out. Yeah, cover 1. He's a deep guy. Nobody's behind him. Didn't trigger until the ball was thrown or the quarterback crossed the line of scrimmage. I see nothing wrong with that. A lot of 1s on here for 1. The only play I got him at 0 so far is the one where Wilson kind of shook him up. Drop him to the middle again. Stay still. Making it simple for him. Playing cover 1. He's a deep guy. Making it simple for him. Making it extremely simple for him. Now we give a 2-shell look. Triggering. All right, now we seeing blitz. Well, is he blitzing? He ran to the line like he was blitzing. Let me back up. Did he not blitz because he couldn't get there? That's what I'm not sure of. So maybe he was blitzing. Let me get it to where I want it. All right there. Maybe he was blitzing. And then when he couldn't get through, he got held up. He just decided to play the eyes of the QB. That's what I'm assuming. He was supposed to blitz, and when the gap he was trying to shoot was not there, he kind of ran into the back of Campbell. He just decided to play the eyes of the QB. Because Joe Flacco don't need a spy, so he's not spying. We'll give him a 0 for not actually hitting where he should be on that. And I'm probably being a little nitpicky on that because I don't know the gist of what he's doing. It looked like he was trying to blitz from depth, and where the hole he was trying to hit, he kind of ran into the back of Campbell. Probably should have adjusted it. Off topic, I see something. I know it's off topic, coach, but since you reside in my neck of the woods, I figured if I'd see if you're I'm from that neck of the woods, but I don't live there anymore. Yeah, I don't live there anymore. I live in Florida now. But I am from that neck of the woods, and it's horrible what's going on in Jackson right now. There's no way to talk about or even justify what's going on in Jackson, Mississippi right now. It's nuts. Again, I love the fact that he's getting physical. You ain't just run through his zone and not know he there. Going on right there. You're not just gonna run through his zone and not feel him. And he's doing it to where it's not necessarily a penalty either. They kind of bracketing this dude. And I don't think they are like trying to double him on purpose because the same thing is going at the bottom, but because of the depth of his route, they kind of bracket him. So you can see the same thing going on down here too. You got an outside guy, you got an inside guy. You got an outside guy, you got an inside guy because of the depth of the route. And then you got your flat people you got him there. That's, they just playing cover two. Playing cover two with the brackets on the deep routes. And when he heard the end cut, Hamilton was right there on top of it. So if the ball would have been thrown, he'd have been there to probably break it up because he ran into him. Not necessarily pick it, but potential. And if I'm not mistaken, that's the same coverage they had on Marcus's interception. And the guy fell down and Marcus just caught it and went on about his business. Or the same type coverage. Let's see. Let's see what G talking about. If I can get it up. Don't want to come up. There we go. But is that what you invest such a high draft pick for? You want to impact and playing deep middle, don't return on investment. I can get 30 guys to play deep middle. You can, G. You really can. But in this case, and I'm not justifying the pick. I'm not justifying the pick because it's been made, so he's on the team. But you want to put your players in positions to be successful. You don't want him out here doing all these different things. And this is just my opinion. You don't want him doing all these different things and then he gets roasted or don't play well and then his confidence shot and then he turned into a Ben Simmons. You let him do simple stuff that he probably did in Notre Dame and let his athletic ability kind of lead the way and then, start to roll more stuff on the table. Should he have been picked that high? You could say yes, you could say no. It's kind of depending on how you feel about it. But he's a Raven now, so where he was picked don't even matter no more to me because it's in the past. I'm just kind of trying to focus on his maturation as a player and hopefully become one of the top players in the league, the top safeties in the league. Hopefully. Now he's in the box, so this first time we kind of seen him in the box. Let's see what we got. Playing the flats, which is something he was already doing anyway. Just put him in a different spot. And look how he took away the underneath route. So he's sitting on that, but there's no need to stay there because you got Chuck on it. So now he just gets wider and naturally got wider because of the eyes of the QB. Not because he can see Garrett Wilson behind him. He just naturally got wider because of the eyes of the QB. Took that away. Now Joe got to come somewhere else. If you can see Joe's, he got to come somewhere else because he was looking up here. And because Hamilton took that away, and with his length, he can cover those 5 yards with his length. And you just get a little check down. What potentially could have been a first down throw right here. You get a check down. And who missed that tackle? That's Queen. Yep. But they didn't get the first down. Oh, we got the fumble. That's a fumble. Got the ball out. Queen missed the tackle. Chuck got the strip. So glad Hamilton's not in. Right. Now, I will say Wink would have threw him out there to the dogs. Had him doing some everything. Wink would have threw him to the dogs. Wouldn't have brought him along slow. Nothing wrong with that. Ball to the other side. We're going to just keep it pushing. It might be more than 22 players. I thought it was 22. Again, I love his break on the ball. Like when he decides to go, he goes. Like he goes from when you see him stick his foot in the ground to come forward. Like watch when his ball is dropped off. He closed space so fast with that length. So we've really seen him with three responsibilities. Again, deep in cover 1, deep in cover 3, and then the flats in cover 3. And we saw him attempt to blitz once so far. And I think I highlighted the wrong dude. That was Marlowe. That was not Hamilton. This is Hamilton here. I don't know why I highlighted Marlowe. That's Hamilton there. Drop down to the flats. Again, nothing wrong with that. Started looking like the high safety, but dropped down to the flats. Something he's done like 3 or 4 times already. Nothing extravagant. So I'm still trying to get to the fact where people said he looked like he sucked, other than that one play. What I think about Tua, I think we have to take away his RPOs and then we'll be good. But taking away his RPOs is dangerous because that means you got to play a little bit of man. So it's pick your poison. Look how he closed coming down that. He missed that tackle. That was the angle was initially was good, but you got to adjust the angle when you see where the ball is. So we give him a 0 on that one. See, right now the angle's good, but now that the guy's turned around, you got to adjust your angle and come a little flatter. He was too fast; he couldn't even slow down. So you got to play a little bit slower. I played a little bit slower so he can adjust his angle. He was balls to the wall downhill and couldn't change that angle once the guy caught the ball and saw him coming. Deep safety up top. Good. Didn't bite on that end cut with hold on, let me pause it. Right here. Because what I know we getting pressure up front, so that's a good thing. Getting that interior pass rush that we didn't have last year. But what they're trying to do is run that end cut, have him jump it, run it over top of it. That's what they're trying to do. Watch his eyes if you can. If you can see his eyes, watch his eyes. It's on the end cut, but now he realizes that guy's coming and doesn't bite on it and stays. I like it. Just do your job. You don't have to chase stuff, especially in zone. Just do your job. Here we have again. The screen. Gotta get in on the tackle. Nothing wrong with that. Just had to get in on the tackle. We'll keep it pushing. The time flew by. Quarterback sneak. Nope, didn't get it. Chuck Clark channeled his inner Palomalu jumping over the pile. All right, now he's walking down in the box a little bit. Well, he's still deep. That's not the box. Look like playing catch man again on the tight end. But everybody else look like they in something else. It looks like zone. I'm thinking on my soapbox for a minute. I don't want to see this. I personally don't want to see this. I'm just on my soapbox for a minute. This ain't got nothing to do with Hamilton. I don't want to see this guy doing that. I want him rushing the passer. And I know we trying to disguise stuff, and maybe I want this dude rushing the passer. That's just my 2 cents. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but that's my 2 cents. I don't want Owe dropping in coverage. I want him going to get the QB. Where is he? All right. I like it. Look how he triggered. Perfect tackle. Good form tackle. Didn't stop his feet. Drove through with his legs. Dude broke out. He triggered. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You gotta love that tackle. Got to. Got to. Two shell look. Look like 2-man maybe. I think 2-man. They banjoing it at the bottom. Oh, I love the banjo. Let's talk about that. This ain't got nothing to do with Kyle Hamilton because they stacked it. They stacked right here. I can't remember who this is, but he's gonna take the inside man. He's gonna take the outside, and they're gonna try to run up the field a little bit to confuse them. But they played it beautifully. First one to cut in, Chuck gonna take him. Tight end cut in, Chuck took him. This one went out. Kyle got up under it with the safety help over top. It's great defense right there. It's great communication is what that is. That's great communication for what that is. Appreciate it, Marcus. Appreciate the 5. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Appreciate it. Let's see. Appreciate it a lot. Somebody said Hamilton or Daxton Hill. If we had Daxton Hill, I'd say him because of McDonald, because he know McDonald's system. But I think overall it's gonna be Hamilton. Like right now, I would say Daxton Hill if he was in Mike McDonald's system. But overall, I'm gonna say Hamilton. And if I don't get everybody's message up on the screen, is because I'm looking both ways. Sometimes I miss them, but I can see the color when somebody donates out the corner of my eye to the super chat, so I know I'm gonna make sure I get those guys. Kind of gave that one away a little bit, but maybe the ball was out. Oh yeah, the ball was out. But even if the ball wasn't out, this cat is kind of winning inside. So is it cover 2? Yeah, if Flacco was coming here, this could have been a touchdown. But I guess they're looking at his eyes because this guy's kind of already starting to go that way with Flacco's eyes. So if Flacco looks him off and then would have came back there, he might have been open. But that would have been because he looked this off and not because of anything Hamilton did. But I mean, playing quarterback, you got to work your eyes, man. Because that could have been one of those instances where he looked that way just to move the safety and come back. That'd be some Tom Brady, Lamar Jackson type stuff. All right, now it looks like man. Looks like man. There's man outside. They got a little bracket system going on in the middle, but it's definitely man outside. I had the tight end ran out. Could Hamilton have gotten there to break it up? Probably not. Hopefully, we just get there and make the tackle. Hopefully. Must be 3rd and goal or something and goal. It's 1st and goal. Yep. Kind of playing the sticks a little bit. Good play by Stevens. Wilson gonna be a problem. We're gonna go ahead and throw that out there. Wilson gonna be a problem. What up, Agent E? Am I the only one that wonders what Jay Ferg? Yeah, he could have been a difference maker in this defense. Could have been. All right, now playing some type of, is this one? They're really trying to protect them sticks. That's what they're really trying to do right here. They're like cover two. Yes, cover two, and they're trying to protect them sticks. Oh, you got a guy wide open. He don't even see it. Got the guy right in the middle. Oh, this is a grand slick rock concept. I like what they did. They ran him up the middle to take him with him, and then brought somebody right underneath and was wide open. By now, we didn't hit Joe so much, he's just trying to get rid of the ball. Oh, yeah, I think we almost done. Well, I'm trying to see where my mouse at. Somewhere along the line. Yeah, that was it. That was the last play. That was the last play. That was the last play. So, let's see. Let me run through the chat box a little bit. We need to sign a tackle. James did. I'll put it up there. Need to sign a tackle. James didn't even want to play left tackle. He didn't look comfortable, and his footwork looked bad when he was being pushed on the injury. Yeah, we definitely got to do something. You have to do something. I don't know exactly what it is yet, but we got to do something. Don't understand why people are so pressed off one. Right, it's one game, and the first half was like a preseason. The first half was like a preseason. But let me show y'all this for those that didn't see it. See if I can get it up real quick for you guys. The what happened to Hamilton. Did I have that play or did I miss it? Let me see. So it happened to play before this one. There it is right there. Let me put this on the screen for y'all. Hold on. Here we go. Put this on the screen for y'all. Now check this out. Check this out. I think this is it. Top of your screen. Push the man, hurt. Points at him. Like he ran a crazy route. Here you go. You ain't run no route like that, bro. You not like that. So that, and that, I probably couldn't even see it because of that, because I had that up there. My bad. Let me go back. Bro, he not even like that. He's at the top. Push off. Man gets hurt. He points at him. Like he ran a crazy route. Screws, bro. Screws. But I'm gonna get off my soapbox. Hey, Travis did practice today. I did see that. Travis Jones did practice today. I don't know if he'll be back, but he did practice. Errol, I appreciate you coming through. I appreciate everybody that came through, man. This was kind of impromptu. We got right at 100 people in here. So if you don't mind, before you get up out of here, hit that like button. I got something coming a little later for some people. Hopefully they saw that message, but this is the video for the day for the most part. I appreciate you guys for coming through. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. And for everybody that super chat, C Iron, I appreciate the deuce in the super chat. See if I can see these others real quick. Marcus, appreciate the 5. I know I saw something else. Baltimore, get up for the deuce. And all the new followers and recent followers, I appreciate you guys and keep, helping the channel grow. And see you again, man. Peace, man. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all chose to be here with me. And I humbly say thank you. Thank you, and thank you.
With